In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your interior door handle on your Mercedes-Benz C300. It's located inside the door. Using a T30, I'm going to take out these two screws underneath. You can use a magnet to remove the screw. There's another one under here. You are going to get a trim tool in between here and here, and you're going to pull it, and it's going to pop out. Using the same size Torx bit socket, I'm going to take out this screw. Now I'm going to remove this panel. To do that, you're going to get something underneath here. Try your various trim tools to get there. Get a trim tool underneath, pull it towards you, and then this way. Push it towards the front of the car. Unhook it. And I'm just going to put this out the window for now. I'm going to remove this foam piece. Remove this panel. It's going to fall off anyways when you try to take the panel off, so just take it off now. Inside the door panel, between the door panel and the door, and you're just going to pop out the plastic grommets. They are really tight and hard to get to. You are going to have to use a lot of force to undo them. So just keep following it along. All right, once you get them all popped, you're gonna grab a hold of it. Make sure they're all free. Pick it up and pull it out. It's helpful if you go from the front of the door panel and then pick it up and pull it out that way. Push this through, and you're going to have some things in the back that you're going to have to unlatch. Pull this out, turn it this way, and you should be able to wiggle it out of there. Now you're going to push in on these connectors and pull them out. And you can remove your door panel. Well, you have to disconnect this light strip here that goes around the door handle. To do that, you're going to pick up on this tab. And pull it off. We also need to pick this up, this felt piece, and unplug this connector. We're going to remove the heads of these rivets. I'm using an extra large drill bit. You're not going to need a lot of force. It is plastic, so don't press down too hard. You just want to go far down enough to remove the head. Moving on to the next one. You're going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. These two spots are not rivets, but they are melted pinch marks where they held things together, so you have to cut those out however you can. 17, 18, 19. There's one more. 20. Now that we have our rivets out, we're going to take off these nuts using a 10mm socket. You're going to go down and take out these 4, and then there's one over here. It's just going to take the trim off, the chrome trim on the other side. Take these off. And now you can remove your trim. Remove this last one. Remove that nut, and this one pops out. There's a little piece here that you have to push down on, and then you'll be able to remove it. And this is the pieces. They're hooked in. I'm using a T10 Torx bit screwdriver, and we're going to remove these screws. Now your panel should come out. Now that you've taken out all those rivets, we're going to remove this piece. Now we're going to put this drill bit in so we can pull out this pin. I already made a center punch, and now we're going to drill in. Once you make a pilot hole with the drill bit, you're going to use a wood screw, and you're going to drill this out by screwing in the screw and pulling it out. So here's our screw. I'm going to put it in that hole. Screw that in. If you have a smaller wood screw, that works too. After you get that wood screw in, you're going to pull out the pin. So as you can see, the wood screw being drilled into it, although it did spin for a little bit, I still got enough wood screw in there, and I was able to pull it out. Now you can take out your handle and install the new one. Put your door handle in sideways and then turn it. And that's how you fit it. Now we're going to put our peg in. And we're going to lock it down. You might have to push it extra to seat it in there properly. You want to hear that click, and then it's ready to go. Slide it into place. Once you get to this point, you can flip it over. Let's put our screws in. I'm going to start them by hand. And then it'll hold everything in place. This is a T10 Torx bit. So our repair kit has these screws and washers. You're going to need those to replace the rivets that you took out. So you're just going to, they're self-drilling into the plastic using a Phillips head screwdriver. You're going to do that to all the places that you took the rivets out, except for these two spots here. If you can, you can re-push that on, but it's really not necessary. No one's going to see it. Now we have all our replacement bolts for these rivets, and we're going to put our trim panel in. To do that, make sure it's facing this way, and line up the holes with the studs on the trim panel. Once you're in, hold it up while you get your nuts on. I would get one tight, and then you could do the rest. Now let's do this one. Remember, you have those 4 areas of snapping in, so push on that. Make sure it's seated right, and then you can get your nut on. Tighten that, and now we're going to plug in our plugs. You're going to plug in your white connector first. And your light strip. All right, just make sure you got everything in place and it's secure. I'm going to flip it over to show you. Now we're ready to install. Make sure you take all of these out of your door. They should be here, here, anywhere you see a hole basically that's left. If they're in the door, you got to take them out and put them in the panel. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get your door on right. Now we're ready to put our door panel on. To start, we're going to plug in our window regulator using your blue connector there and your purple one here. You should hear them click. And now we're going to hang up our door panel. You're going to begin by plugging in your connectors. Make sure you follow the color coding. Now you want to put your cable on for your door handle. You're going to pull it and slide it in. Once you've done that, you're going to put your lock through the hole. Push it through. And now we're ready to hang the door. Line up your door panel. Push the top in first. Make sure this piece is still out. And now you're just going to go around and make sure all your push pins are lined up. Go all the way around and press it in. Make sure the bottom is pushed in. Now you're going to pull this away, put your screw in. It looks like this. Start it by hand. Tighten it in there. I'm going to slide our panel in. And it should snap into place. Make sure you pull your weather stripping back out. Make sure this is on. Ours broke off, so we're going to glue that later. Now we're going to put our screws in the bottom holes here. Do the same on the other side. Put your push pin in for the wire right here. You push it, you squeeze it, and then it will fit in. It's hard to see. I'll show you after I install it. Like this. Now you're going to put your foam piece in. Make sure it's lined up correctly and your wire is in this space. Push that up in there. And now we're going to put our speaker back. You can push that wire in if you need to. You're going to put this end in first and then lock it in. Now we're going to put this piece on. I'm going to slide it in here and then insert it into the 2 holes like that.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. the only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.